Alert 5 weather with Alan Rose.
And check this out, just a stunning photo. Look at this, a shimmering field of aspen trees here. Look at the beautiful golds, even some oranges, which I just did a trip along Highway 67 last week for a story I'm working on for News 5 coming up next week. Got to tell you, the yellows and golds more common than those more elusive oranges and reds. So whatever you can spot those, send them to me by email. You can also go to our KOAA 5 Facebook page and submit your photos and videos that way as well. This photo comes in from the Kissing Camels out at Garden of the Gods, and Todd said he got a kick out of the rising moon, just in a perfect position above the heads of the camels. And then we go back to the Aspen Tour 2020 taken in the Cripple Creek area. This is ongoing this weekend, Sunday as well. It's a self-guided tour this year because of COVID-19. The photo sent in by Kurt Sorensen. And we'll also take you live right now with a live view of Bennett Avenue in Cripple Creek. Things are looking pretty good out there. We will see some thicker smoke in the area, Teller County and the Pikes Peak region, though, as we make our way into your Sunday, possibly extending into early parts of next week as well. Right now, downtown Colorado Springs looking nice and pleasant on this Saturday evening. We have 66 degrees, still about an hour of daylight left here. Humidity 27%, those winds out of the south at about 6 miles per hour. Temperature wise across the rest of the region, cooling down to the mid 50s this last check. Monument, we have current temps in the low 50s. Woodland Park 65, Salida 68, Canyon City low 70s currently for Pueblo out east towards La Junta and Lamar. You can see the wind generally coming out of the north and east. Now later tonight, most of the wind will lie down. Then we'll get a little bit of a northerly breeze earlier in the day, and then those southeasterly winds will pick up in the afternoon around 10 to 15 miles per hour. This all adds up to that smoke and haze that will creep back in from those northern Colorado and southern Wyoming wildfires. Expect tomorrow to be pretty smoky at times for the Springs and Pueblo. Chilly in the morning as well with 30s in both spots, but you're going to see those highs about 10 degrees warmer than what we saw today. Two reasons why. In the upper levels, we have an area of high pressure over the Great Basin. In the lower levels by the surface, we have this high right here towards the Four Corners region. And again, high pressure, our fair weather maker, not expected to budge that much, so the forecast remains virtually unchanged. Now, we will see a few dry cold fronts push through the area. One on Monday with some wind expected for some areas, especially northern Colorado, which could unfortunately exacerbate some of those bigger fires. And then it looks like a secondary front comes in Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. And as long as the big blue H remains in place, folks, looks like no rain or snow in sight. So here's a look at those chilly overnight lows tonight. Might be a good night to bring the windows back up, as we will see some 30s. Woodland Park to Pueblo will be in the upper 20s. Westcliff, mid 20s in Alamosa. And those highs tomorrow a bit warmer than what we saw today. So after today's fall-like weather, back to more summer-like feeling, as we'll be in the upper 70s and then 80s in the Springs all of next week. No end in sight to this warm weather and no chance of rain or snow over the next 7 days. Pueblo will be in the lower 80s Sunday, but then bouncing back to the upper 80s, or I should say low 80s Sunday, upper 80s on Monday, and then a little bit of cooling behind that first cold front Tuesday, Wednesday. But you can see really little change to the day-to-day highs other than the Sunday, Monday change, as Canyon City sits in the 80s next week, and in Woodland Park, upper 60s with smoke and haze on Sunday. Still some haze in the air Monday, but highs will be nice and warm by then, back up to the 70s.